Vai tentar uma jogada, intercepta na hora, sensacional! Isso foi uma pintura! Segura todo mundo e a equipe da Laud vem chegando, fez bateria, garantiu a eliminação, caiu pra cada lado, olha o Croc!
Canal, Coutinho! Acertado o FMB! Nunca jogou neto não! Jogando bem, mas Fabiana!
We can.
Nice, guys.
Defende a c*** do down!
Chegando agora o Croc. O Croc tá chegando, será que vai dar tempo? Ai, meu Deus! Que isso?
Parabéns, Carioca!
Carioca, seu pai tá aqui do meu lado, Carioca!
Vai pra casa!
Perde benção, Carioca! Sorry.
É o BT Gaming!
Não ironicamente falando, eu carrego isso daqui, viu? Eu carrego. Ah, olha o Croc aqui, mano. Filha da puta do caralho.
O time.
Me ganhou no Smite, mano. De novo. Ele me mata, viu?
Eita, uma Sejuani te somando,
Ele deu jeito, mano.
Não esquece o item! Croc, do you want to say something for everyone here?
Yeah, beat caralho, pô! Ó, Siga! Ok!
Salve, rapaziada, bem-vindos a mais um Depois do Crime. Dessa vez, um Depois do Crime especial, Gold. Fala pra eles.
Com um dos maiores jogadores que a gente já teve no Brasil, Croc.
Hello guys, thank you for
In English, né? In English.
Yeah, in English, because right now you're having subtitles right around, I don't know, here. And Tali's doing it, right, Tali? So, like I said before, Croc, I'm gonna say to them. A gente vai contar bastante da carreira do Croc, pegar bastante a perspectiva dele, de um coreano que, cara, provavelmente o mais
bem
ficou
sucedido
no Brasil, mais bem sucedido e que mais ficou no Brasil.
Tá.
Então a gente quer entender o lado dele de todas essas histórias que passaram, desde lá do começo da Rensga, e no finalzinho a gente também vai falar um pouquinho da final, que vai ser coisa linda.
Isso mesmo.
So, Croc, first of all, what you like most about Brazil?
here.
Yeah.
It's kind of about the people, right?
The people?
Yeah, the vibe and how they're living here, how they're here, and how they helping us even though I'm foreigner, you know? So this is what I like most in here.
That's funny, because when I went to Korea, I liked the people as well. I thought they were like very welcoming, you know?
I thought when I went to Korea, people were interested. Like, they make a lot of questions about Brazil, they make a lot of questions about me, what I'm doing, you know? So it's... And also, our careers in Korea, it's... Like, soccer for us, it's... It's league for them.
Yeah,
so when they hear about us, like, oh, you're a pro gamer? That's so nice, you know? That's so cool. And I don't know, the culture is so interesting.
I remember there was when we were doing like something in Worlds there, the security guy, he was like, so are you good at the game? And then we were talking, and then he said, oh, I'm bronze 4. But don't say it to my friends. Because you take pride like in being good at league.
We kinda, I don't know, like, especially after during the pandemic, like most of the time we couldn't go outside. We tried to, the government tried to judge the people, like to just staying inside. So I think from this time, maybe, like, of course, even before pandemic, like kind of famous, League of Legends kind of famous in Korea. But after this, more like the playing game, video games, is kind of really like famous in everywhere in Korea now.
And PC bans are a big thing in Korea too, right?
Yeah.
After school, you hang out with your friends, you play together, something.
Yeah.
When did you start doing it? Like, were you a product of this PC bang culture? Like, you started doing when?
She's really young, like 7 years old, 8 years old.
Oh, that's really young. It's like Land House in Brazil. We played a lot of Counter-Strike.
I see. And at the time, maybe, I don't know what I'm playing, but like, we used to go there.
Would you go like every day or like every other day? You know?
No. Like when I was young, like because the playing game, video game is like kind of looking bad. You know, you're kind of like outsider.
Oh, you need to study.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, in Korea like that. So now is the, how can I say, the playing video game is kind of like now understandable because there's so many YouTubers and so many famous the esports star like Faker or something. Even though in Korea, if you don't know League of Legends, they know Faker name, so so they like to play. They don't care about that much playing video game now.
Does every young person in Korea knows Faker?
I think so. Like higher than 90% probably.
It's like our Neymar.
Yeah.
I heard the most famous soccer player in Korea is Song, right?
Yeah.
Song.
I heard from a Korean friend that it's the same level of famous.
Yes.
That's really insane.
Damn, dude.
It's like if BRTT was the same as Neymar.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Yeah, that's
if
crazy.
you compare from Brazil, yes.
Yeah.
And like you went like playing games. When did you arrive at League of Legends?
Maybe when I was 15 or 14.
Okay.
Yeah, it started to release in Korea, and I played from season 2, maybe 12 years ago, I think.
Oh, okay, 2012.
Yeah, I don't know. Let me guess. Okay, I graduated 15. 12. Yeah. 2012. Yeah.
It's kind of like where I started too. I started
me too.
in 2011.
Yeah. I started in season 2 too.
Yeah, my screen was the Hecarim. At the Hecarim release, and I started.
Oh, I started even earlier. My screen was Jarvan.
Jarvan?
Yeah.
Mine was, I think, was Nocturne or Jarvan. I don't know. I don't remember exactly, but it was one of those.
Yeah.
But and then like things started getting serious. Were you like getting good and your friends not that much? How did you start in the pro scene? Do the organizations, they like chase guys that are good at the game? How is it?
At that time, the league was really small because of the last esports. There's a Brood War, like was really famous in Korea. Yeah, StarCraft. Like, but there's a kind of betting from the players, so the league is closed and because like we were thinking about like some Brood War way bigger and was really famous, like kind of culture in our like 20 to 30 from Korea. So like was really good, but after that closed and they focus on aiming for making league more bigger. But when
OGN.
Yeah. When I started playing, like was like let's say the season 3, the pro player fare was like around like $300 per month, and they need to stop the school if they want to play. Like, it was really bad, but now
it's so risky.
Yeah, so risky.
Yeah.
And the environment got really better.
And what was your like first pro team? Was it in Korea?
No, it was in China. Like I started to decide I want to become a pro player when I was 15, I guess. Like I was in the high school, and like in my group there were so many like students who was like really good at studying, but they keep leaving the school and just go to play League of Legends and bet something, you know, like a bet to dinner. And okay, I joined there and I'm playing League, but I was really bad. I was gold. So like, okay guys, okay, let's do it and let's make the group. And we had one challenger in our group too, and everyone like following him and there's a Faker, there's a Medrive here. Like,
He's the cool guy.
We do the same in Brazil, but we bet on soccer. We bet on Coca-Cola.
Okay.
The team who wins need to pay. Who lose need to pay. You know,
yeah, like
something
like
like this. Yeah.
So like, I was the one of them. If like I was playing solo queue and my game fan and he's the challenger guy playing solo queue, and there's like so good pro player like Dade or like Imp. Like
they were in your school?
Yeah. Yeah, he's our school.
Good school.
Yeah, even I'm same high school with Shrimp, but he already graduated before I joined there. Like I was like one of them. I was watching his like solo queue plays behind of him, and like I want to meet them.
This guy's so good.
Yeah. I started to play kind of like whatever they're studying, and when I hit the high rank, I got one suggestion like to do some test to be debuted on pro player in FK with LGIM, like the second team, but I kind of passed, but I was underage, and they say to me, you need to like make sure your family agreement about this, because I need to quit my high school first, and the payment was really bad, and I need to stay there with them. And
Like live with them.
Yeah. As you guys know, I think you guys are kind of old players too.
Yeah, like gaming house.
Gaming house, but the environment, you know.
Uh-huh.
Just one room, staying like 5 or 6 men.
Yeah.
One room, just everything, just PC and something like this. Everything mesh. And
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, we live like this our whole life.
yeah.
My first salary was 300 reais.
Hey.
Reais! Like $60.
É tipo $5. But actually the first tournament I won was like good prize pool, you know. But it was only this, like the price of the tournaments were good, but the salary was very bad. But then like you got into this with LGIM.
Yeah.
How did China contact you to play that?
Like I couldn't make the agreement with my family because like still the image was bad about esports.
Too risky.
Yeah.
And you were 15 there or you were 16? What age?
Need to make sure like make decision myself over than 17. Then I can make the fine with myself. But I was 15, and and if my family want to like make me graduate the high school first.
Sure.
Yeah.
So you graduated high school.
Yeah,
You didn't drop out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I graduated. I keep trying to just go, you know, like maybe around 10 days. I just lie. Okay, I go to school. I just go to PC Man at the morning and just stay there and play for you know, let's go. But I make them like make agreements with them from when I go to amateur league by hiding them. But I was like, if I'm going to the high school and just go with them and be in amateur league, and okay, now you can play. Yeah, it's already late to like study again and go to university.
Sometimes you have to chase your dream. It's fine.
Yeah.
I dropped off high school, so I didn't even finish my high school and I just play.
Oh.
Yeah. It's risky, but it's life. You have to go.
Yeah. It depends on the person, right? But so were you there in China for a while? How much?
I think around 6 months, I guess. Like, after high school, I go to university, and I was playing solo queue in the pre-season. I kind of hit a high rank, and the imp, the guy, the 8 carry, we were in friendlies, and he just sent me the message. Oh, you wanna join our team? And why not?
Was he in LGD?
Yeah, he was in LGD, and the time was I rose up 82 jungle, because when I was 80 carry, if I meet the depth and imp on my solo queue, I just wanna quit. Like, don't wanna play. Like,
You get destroyed.
Yeah, it's just.
So you weren't even jungling there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I rose up in 2016, and I hit the high rank again.
Oh, same as me. I roll swap to jungle in 2016 too.
Oh, nice. So we're kind of shit now.
Yeah.
No, this like role thing, it's very common because when I started playing, I was jungler, and then the team needed a top laner. So I went there and started playing top. And then there was an opportunity for me to be AD carry, and then I played AD carry for like a year.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yo, we need a top lane, and then I was back at top. Fuck this. And that's how I miss role right now.
Oh, but you played since 2012, right?
Yeah.
So league back then, you needed to play different roles because the ranking system.
Yeah.
Sometimes you are ADC, but you pick fourth, so you have to go top.
Yeah.
And back then, players used to play everything, so it was much better, in my opinion.
Yeah, I
You
think
needed
so
to
too.
know.
And if like you should know like 2 champion each of roles.
Yeah,
so,
basic, and some wave control, some things.
Yeah, some things.
That's why I think you are a very good jungler, and same as me, because I'm fucking good too, right?
Nice.
So we understand the game from every role, at least like at some degree, right?
Yeah.
So it makes us take better decision and help other people to coordinate the game, etc., etc.
I think there's kind of options too, because what I'm thinking as a jungler is like what's the most important thing? One of the most important thing is the understanding the matchups. So
for sure.
You can even though you don't play the lane, but if you understand the matchup, you can help like even the laner doesn't talking.
Yeah,
So
perfect.
It's good to like know the matchups.
And then fast forward a bit. How did you arrive in Rensga in Brazil?
No, wait, I have a good question.
Okay.
Joining China back then, I think it was not as established as is today, right? Because
Yeah.
today, if you are good in Korean solo queue and you go to China, it's fine.
Yeah.
The competitive level is the same. But
Yeah.
back then, I remember that China was not in Korea
Yeah,
level.
yeah.
So how it was for you going there? Like, did you think like, I'm going to like a second tier league and I have to grind to play LCK? How was your thought?
Like I thought was good because I was too young, and they offered me really good money, and I was kind of one of the role model in League of Legends. So, okay, this guy called me, and I didn't even think more than 10 minutes. Just okay, I will go. That was my decision making from this. So,
I see.
I'm kind of regretting David on China, but yes, but it's okay. It was good experience to go there.
Nice.
And I'm asking the question about Rensga as well because like you after China you went a bit to Japan, right? You played a bit there, but then there was like almost a 3-year gap between Japan and Australia, right?
Yeah, almost 2 years. Yeah, more than 2, I think. Yeah.
So how was that time? Like, were you like searching for options? Were you grinding? Were you looking like for other opportunities in life? How was it?
No, I think when I was in China, I think they forced me to play like so many solo queues, too much. I should play 22 games in a day, but it's impossible because I don't play scrims at the time. There's a behind the story, but I don't play scrims, so I need to play 22 solo queues daily. But you know the internet, we need to use VPN. And
To play in LCK, to play in Korea.
Yeah. To play in Korea, without VPN, there's so many disconnecting and like, and playing 22 games, I can't even focus. And if the day no internet, like I just lose my IP for free, like, and I get so stressed. But there's a penalty if I don't play. Like I need to pay maybe.
There was a fine?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
That's crazy.
Yeah, I need to pay something. Like if I don't make sure, like so like I was going so crazy and I got so stressed. And after I kind of got kicked because I don't need, they don't need me anymore because there's 3 junglers when I'm there. I know all of China jungle at that time I was better than them, but I couldn't even speak Chinese. That was my main problem. So like, after that I got wrist problem, and I tried to go to Japan, and it got worse. Then the doctor said me you just need to rest 3 months, but without drinking and without chilling, But I was so young, and now I'm kind of money. And just like chilling, and my wrist never like get enough to play. And I stopped playing kind of like more than half a year, and I back to play in end of the 2018, and hit the high rank again on the 19, and I go to Australia with Shea.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So Seal called you, like he checked you on solo queue. How did it happen?
The guy like kind of OTP Cortes in Challenger, and he connects. Yeah, he was going to the Australia for like do something, not for the esports, just do his own things.
Content.
Yeah, and like she connect with him, and the guy OTP recommended me to join there, and I go there. And kind of debut again because I stopped to play for a long time. Yeah, that's how I go to Australia.
Do you still have wrist problems?
No, sometimes. Like if I flip, how can I feel like this? Yeah, in my bed, and that next day I start.
Yeah, Faker is having a lot of people are thinking that he's gonna retire because they see that his wrist is hurting because he's like doing this, during the games between it.
Yeah, I'm kind of same. I think I played too much. Like I'm 26 and I played the league 12 years. Like
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
You're 9'7".
9'8".
9'8".
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But how is tipo fisioterapia, essa tecnologia?
Physiotherapy.
Do you guys talk about it in Korea? Because
Yeah, we have.
you guys do with some weight, some exercises, those kind of
We do,
things.
we do.
Yeah, and doesn't help.
It hurts. But nowadays I'm just kind of lazy. I stopped to do it.
Oh, okay.
That's my problem.
Okay.
Yeah, I know how to fix it.
All right.
And then como falar um bagulho aqui? And then after Oceania, how did the guys call you to play in Brazil? What was the approach like? Was it through, I don't know, Shadow Corp?
No. I joined the Shadow Corp after my first first winning finals in Ibirapuera. After that Worlds, then they connect me.
No,
Oh, thank you, God.
I'm the waiter.
Like after Australia things, the 2021, there was pandemic, and I couldn't back to Australia because the government made some rules like we're not gonna make sure like the who have whatever. And like I try to continue my career, so I try to get in the offer. I was almost going to Mexico, but there's a contract problems with them, and I should like take a break in one more split again. It was kind of critical. If like, I wasn't like even young, or maybe I was like 22 or 23. It's kind of maybe peak time probably. So okay, if I need to like take a break or like one more split again, I might leave. So even though like there's a more option with the Rensga, I don't think the league was like kind of impressed to me. And when I got the offer from the Rensga, the one of the few, I got the DM from the Twitter. So
it was for Twitter.
Yeah. I made 2020 and I still made it my account. After this, I got most of things maybe for the overseas from Korea. The getting offers is from the Twitter. I think that time the agency things wasn't that developing much. So and I got the message from the one of the few in Rensga and I joined there.
So what was the expectation like? Because it wasn't a known organization at the time. It was a new one, and they were not in São Paulo. They were in Goiânia, which
that's true.
Is a very different place than here.
I didn't even think about it. I need to go to Goiânia. I didn't know about that.
It's a secret.
I was watching Fibula too. Like even though when I'm playing solo queue, because there's like the Fibula, like we called it Sambaro in Korea. Samba League of Legends.
Samba?
Samba League. That's the nickname on the Fibula in Korea. So I was kind of watching that. I was not like there's a really famous the you guys the show in final, the Jin. You know, do you guys remember?
I think 2019. I think.
Yeah, I think it was really impressive. And I was watching that. Oh, this league calling me. Okay, I will go. It's kind of big. I thought you guys were kind of really. Can I say biggest fandom?
So many people watching.
So, I was just go and let's see how it goes. And
did you know your team? Because I think you already knew you were playing with Yuri, right?
Yeah.
Did you know like if he was good? Did you know anything about the rest of the team, or like you went in blind?
No, I just had too much confidence to like on myself that time. I think.
Okay.
So I didn't even think about the roster.
I'll carry. Let's go.
Yeah, kinda.
And he actually kind of did.
Yeah, you almost won V9.
Because that split with Rensga was a great show of gameplay. Because you guys were like very bad in the tournament at the start, but then I think you went like 7-0. I think you lost. I think you won actually 7 games in a row to make it to playoffs, and then you started beating like other teams, and then you beat Pain Gaming in the semifinals, and that was crazy, man.
Yeah,
I think nobody expecting us to go to finals that time.
Yeah,
I guess because Pain Gaming was kind of defending champion, and they were like playing even well on the kind of playing well on the MFI too. So, but it was good memories.
My team back then, when you were on Rensga, we fought because of you guys.
Oh really?
Yeah, because you guys were playing really bad in the beginning, and we thought like, oh, this is an underdog team. We cannot lose to these guys because we were first place, right?
Yeah,
we were a good
team. I
Which
remember.
one was Furious?
Flamengo, yeah. I think it was 2021.
Yeah, 21.
Yeah, we had Parang and Absolute.
No, your AD carry that time was Netuno with Igor.
Netuno? No. Netuno played because we fought that time. It was Absolute in the beginning, and then you guys were not so good, but then you started playing well, right? And in this transition, when you guys became a good team, then we started having trouble in scrims against them, and I was not like, guys, we can't lose to these guys, okay? We need to be perfect. And then there was one scrim where my bot lane got destroyed by your bot lane, and I was like screaming at them like, guys, you can't play like this and blah blah blah. Then we start fighting, and then Netuno came to play. You know, it was because of you guys actually.
But Absolute was kicked, or
No, he kind of left the practice, and
I
then
was like, fuck it, I don't need
it was the day off of the academy team, and then Netuno was just hanging out, you know, in the academy, and Absolute said, fuck it, I'm not gonna play this shit scream, and we went out. So we just called Netuno, you have to play, we have scream now. And he came to play, then he played insanely well. Then we discussed after that, and then Netuno just kept playing, you know. Absolute kind of didn't want to play anymore.
Vovô.
Pô, a gente tem que ter uma edição especial com o vovô, mano.
Aí vai fazer.
Pra gente conversar. Mano, tem muita coisa que eu já aprontei que eu gostaria de contar, mano.
So, like, what happened there that you guys started playing so good? Because at first I didn't think you were that impressive, but you showed like a good champion pool as well, because we were playing a lot of carries, and Yuri was always playing those ADs in the mid. And he was like playing Lucian, I think he played a bit of Yone,
Irelia, I think.
Irelia. Yeah, how was that transition? What happened for you guys to get so good?
I don't remember exactly, but in my memory, there's a AD carry kind of, how can I say, Varus, Jin, Ezreal, like something like this, kind of like second supporting, not main carry. But Trigo was good at every kind of skill set champions. Yeah. And they're like started winning every bone lane in Fibula too. And like Yuri decided to, oh no, I'm not good at mage. I just go to my own way. He was like Yasuo OTP when he hit the high rank first time. So okay, let's do it. And there was the poker pick in Diana was really good and kind of meta picks. And with really good combo with Yasuo and Diana together. So we start to play this combo. We just one shot everyone. Just it's good. And
your Nidalee was insane too, and you guys played Lucian Nidalee.
Yeah, I was kind of OTP Nidalee.
Yeah.
Too, so, it was. I think from like that, we changed to mage to like AD champion on mid, and then there's no AP champion on top besides Gwen. Gwen was just permaban because he's too OP.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, just one shot everyone level 1. Like I remember like that time, Gigo just follow every time, like everyone just level 1.
Just E start down. So it was so strong, bro.
It was the strongest late game champion, but also the strongest early game champion as well.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
Strong to 1 to 5. Like
1 to 18.
1 to 18.
Yeah, it was first pick.
Guys, come on, there's no counter, and just roof, let's go. And we opened this champion maybe forever in final, I don't remember, but yeah.
And then like
coach gap.
No, kidding. I think we banned it. I think we opened Viego every time.
But in the finals, I think, man, I just think you did a great job just getting to the finals with the team. Like, I don't think Chiari at that time was a good top laner. I think he is today, but at that time, I think he was bad, honestly. At that moment. Like, he had the Gwen, he had a bit of other champions, but like I remember his Gnar in the semi-finals against Pain. Oh man!
For sure, you guys overperformed.
Yeah, you overperformed to get there.
I think so.
And then one thing that like really made you stand out from every other player that I saw was that after the game, we did it on Bom Dia, Pão de Açúcar, right? Up there in Rio de Janeiro.
Yeah.
Very beautiful view, right?
Yeah.
And then after the game, we were having dinner. I think me, Shapi, Takeshi, I don't remember, with the casters.
Yeah.
And he came to me, he came to us, and he thanked us for casting his game.
Wow.
And I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, how can I say? You guys, there's so many behind the scenes in Fibula, you know?
Yeah.
Like if you guys are not there and Steph is not there, like we couldn't even play the game on there. So you guys helping me to be more shining to be behind us. So it was just my honest feeling to you guys. I think I try to say every time to every step to thank you for the help. Like, I think that was the first time that I said to you.
Yeah, it was the only time that anyone ever did that. So I thought, oh, he actually is a kind guy, because we see a lot of Koreans come to Brazil, and they come with this mentality that they have to be the best, and everyone's fucking shit because they are in a lesser region. But
They wanna grind?
Yeah, I didn't get the vibe. I thought that you were just a good guy. So thank you, man. I think it was very kind. I thought it was very, very cute.
I like every esports player from Korea. They are all kind. I can bet, but with the league, there's something. The problem of the mentality. It's normal. It's normal. So yeah.
And then after Rensga, you went to minors. How was the transition? What happened there?
I'll be honest, like I was like getting maybe 3 offers, but I wasn't the first option to other 2. If I can say the name on the organization, maybe Tally can bleep that. So,
oh yeah, you can say. You can say.
I think in the past, so it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah, sure.
I want to join Kabum or Laud, then minors, and these three team was kind of maybe interested in me.
Who was Kabum back then?
Wiz and Parang played in
Wiz and Parang. After Revolta and Young went to Kabum, they left, and then it was Korean top and jungle.
Yeah, I think Wiz and Parang.
It was Toots, Dudes and Cells, right? In Kabum.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah,
no.
Toots, Dudes and Cells, I think.
Okay.
And then it was the minors, Kabum and Laud?
Yeah.
Oh, so Laud was already interested in you back then?
Kinda. I talked with Jan, but I don't know how they make decision, but the Thai was time laner and rolls up to jungle, and China logo jungle. I don't know. And like,
don't worry, who made the decision is already fired.
Really? I was like, okay. So you guys already had the jungler, so okay, I'll go to the other option. But like Parang and Wiz, I think Kabum already like make decision. They're the first options, and the both Koreans were interested in this organization because they won before.
Yeah.
I think 2020.
Yeah.
They won before, and okay, so I only have the minors option, so I go there first. Yeah.
And I remember that in minors, it was so sad. I'm sorry saying that, but your team sucked, dude.
No. I think we tried. Everyone we tried, but like harder to focus like everything on the League of Legends. Like if we are struggling so much, like this split.
Like outside the game.
Yeah. Outside the game too.
With difficulties, technical, right?
Yeah. Even inside the game too, we had so many issues. Inside the game, our both you kind of couldn't play any matchup. We need to go to other way. The meta was like if A, we need to go just not A1 or A2. We are not even other team. We just give them what they can play in the League of Legends. And it's hard.
Yeah.
But I remember that he showed a lot of attitude playing.
Yeah, for sure. You still make playoffs with that team, right?
Yeah.
That's a fucking miracle.
I remember. Like hit the top 4. Have the 2 coin to stay on the playoff.
Yeah.
And our last game against Furia, kind of per Furia, And I was like almost.
He's Furia?
Yeah, he was in Furia.
I don't remember.
Yeah, the regular season, our last game was, if we win against Furia, we are 2nd place. If we lose, we are 5th place. Depends on the situation, because like I was almost 1v9 that game.
And we were first?
Yeah, I think so. You guys were first.
You was always first in the
No.
regular.
No, I think first was probably Pain or Red Canids, I think that time. I think you were like
Maybe
2nd or 3. Yeah.
I don't know, because you like in the first half you were very good. In the second half, not so much.
Yeah. You guys.
It was good, no? It wasn't me.
No. It was you. I remember.
Okay. And I lost?
No, you won. You won the game.
Okay, that makes sense. It was me.
Yeah. I was almost 1v9 the early game. I trolled 2 times in a row on the mid, and game just got over. So I was like, if I know the playoff rules, like, I don't know. I was like so hyped to like going to 2nd place maybe. Then I made the mistake.
But again,
I see.
Another overperform.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, with that team, Jesus Christ.
Not supposed to get playoffs at all. Yeah. By the way, you actually got MVP of the split.
Yeah, on the regular season. Yeah.
In minors.
In minors. In 5th place.
But it's kind of lucky because like that time I think Annie was playing really good. My mid laner with Vex and
Annie, right?
Yeah. With Vex and something like Shard of Life. So I was kind of lucky, and if we could play on top side with mid.
And your top laner, Dorun, you chose him, right?
Yeah, so. We didn't have much options on top. Already kind of late, everyone have teams.
Yeah.
And if you're
He
Korean,
was a little above average, I guess.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Wasn't bad, wasn't good. Just
Yeah.
so.
Was it like a friend of yours?
I kinda. Not really close. Kinda.
CPI.
Yeah.
And then, how did you arrive at Laud? What was the thought? Because when he played minors, if there was one thing that I thought about Croc was, dude, he has attitude. This guy, he knows his shit. Because you were very quick to pull the trigger on engages.
Make decisions. Yeah.
Like there were a lot of games in minors that you were behind, but you were the guy that you and Annie were always like trying to engage and find fights where there was not an opportunity, but you made it happen. So you showed a lot of promise. And then when you went to Laud, I was like, yo, this could be huge.
Yeah, and you're a different player too, because if you take, let's say, out of 10 junglers, maybe 2, the maximum 3 will be like you know? And I think you're like me, like when you're playing the game, you're not only thinking about your game, you're thinking about how to win, the best, always the best decisions, even for the other players. So you're doing your own thing and you always say like, oh, engage now, you go flank, you know? You try to coordinate the team. But the other players I see, they're just like, I'm gonna play my best, I'm gonna do my thing and do whatever, you know, let the other players do whatever they think it's good, blah, blah, blah. But when we see the na escuta, we see that you make your best to win and you try to extract from the other players too. So joining Laud, it felt like there might be some conflict of personalities because Hobo has a strong personality and team too. So how was it for you, like joining that team?
I was kind of exciting and worried about too much things, I think.
Yeah. I remember we talked in Korea, right? I was boot camping in Korea. We went out.
True. I bought you to pizza.
Yeah, we eat pizza together and we talk about Laud.
I was already joining the Laud that time when I met them.
Yeah.
They were boot camping in Korea, the free guys. And I joined to Laud after the first split finish, and we got 3-0 against Liberty, and I go to vacation in Korea. And we were kind of talking about how can we fix our rosters with minors, and okay, I will suggest my options, and okay, they were looking for these options, and let's go. And 1 week later, they sent a message me. Okay, how you think about joining Laud, because they're looking for the junglers, and we might not having some. How can I say? I forgot the English word. The budget.
I see.
Yeah, we might not have budget to stay here more. So
minors were saying to you.
suggesting first, and okay, so can I talk to them? Like, if my options not working because of the budget, if I cannot stay there because of the budget, okay, I want obviously I want to leave. I want to leave.
Yeah, for sure.
Did you talk to Jen again?
Yeah, I know. Jan already sent a message me, but I didn't even check because I was in vacation.
11 on read.
So, and I talked with Jan, and we just talking really simple thing. We just talk about the numbers, and I just go there.
And he talked about the roster.
Yeah.
Or you just say
no. He talked about.
You just go blind.
He talked about little bit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they said about the editorial options, and everything will be same as the first split. So.
Okay. It was already Hobo and team?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was easier. Okay.
They just said to me they're gonna change AD carry to dudes from branch. So okay, no problem. Let's go and go.
Nice.
It was a breath of fresh air, right?
Yeah.
To have Robo and team, and what's crazy about it, and people often don't remember, is that Laud before Croc didn't win anything.
No. They even didn't make playoffs.
Yeah, it was the first time that Robo didn't make playoffs.
Yeah.
Because they had the great idea of putting Ty back in jungler. Even after seeing Pain Gaming playing within jungler. And I love Ty, but I think he really found himself in the top lane. Because
for sure.
He's a weird guy. Ty is a weird guy, crazy in the head, like very, very fucked up, just like me. Yeah, he's a very funny guy.
That's the base for a top laner.
Yeah, top laner. You gotta be like
Crazy.
nonsense to play in the role.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So I think, and he's kind of an introvert, you know. I think it fits a lot in the top lane, and he found himself there. But I didn't like him jungling. And when they changed it to Croc, and you have like Robo in team, were there any difficulties you were facing in the start of the team? Because you had this reputation of always starting bad. But how was the first split of all, the start of everything?
Yeah, kind of same. We were kind of having struggling on the first round on the regular season, and we tried to change something. Laud special 4 times in a row, we played like this.
Yeah.
But how was the first time? What exactly did you have problems with? To give us an insight.
For me, I need to change I should change my playstyle ever, because the meta wasn't even carry junglers. I need to drop my champion pool. I need to start to play the Poppy and Sejuani.
Volibear, Poppy.
Yeah, something like that. But whole my career I played Lichen, Nidalee, Graves, something like this. And now it changed to Wukong, Viego, Sejuani, something like that. And okay, so we changed the draft and we talk about how we wanna play. So there was so many random play for me, but I think it's good, but they always disagree, and I'm kind of accept and kind of understanding. So yeah, I think after this we started playing very.
So you think you had to adapt your play to the team?
Yeah, first time let's do my thing first and let's see how it goes. And when we started having the problem with this in-game play, then I started thinking, okay, I need to adapt to this guy first.
I see.
And was there anything that you got surprised about, in the team with some teammate? You got, I didn't know it was like that, you know?
What a surprise the first time. Laud and team, they were already good. I played already two splits with them against them, so I know how they're good. So wasn't surprised they're playing well. But I think Self and Brains was kind of impressive. They were having some trouble about the matchup, but when they see the matchup, when they see the problems, and when they struggling something about the matchup, they fixing so fast. They fixing the problem so fast. Not even taking a week. They just fixed the 2 days or 3 days, with their effort. I was kind of impressed. That was my
really good. Yeah.
I remember that when you played in that first split, when you played Pain in the upper finals and you lost 3-2, it was the series that you guys played a lot of Sejuani top, you remember?
Yeah, I remember.
And Pain was playing a lot of Kalista, Trigo was playing a lot of Kalista. And at that time, Brent and Cells was not playing it. But when you guys reached the finals, you just first played Kalista, fuck it. And I was like, oh shit, they went Kakashi, you know?
No, I think that series, when we lose Pain Gaming in semi-final, I think that series we lost because of the Seraphine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Seraphine pick was so, clutch. They put Seraphine and Lobos winning top matchup against Wyver, with Jets or something like that. They always go to kind of carry top with the Seraphine. Oh,
their Seraphine was AD?
Yeah, AD.
Yeah, one Seraphine.
Yeah, and the Seraphine was super broken, so we didn't have really good answers in our champion pool.
So just ban it.
No, we should ban it, but it's build 5, you know. The first game we can try whatever we want. So okay, let's see. They go Seraphine or not. We're gonna go Kalista into this. We practice the matchup. So
that's kind of dumb.
Why?
Kalista is bad into Seraphine, no?
Really? But the lane is really easy.
Yeah, sure.
You're gonna have
but Seraphine doesn't win against anything.
Yeah, just clear the wave. So we just do our thing first, and okay, it works, and they drop the Seraphine. Now it's so easier to us to make the draft, because they're not gonna play Seraphine. And that's why I think how we won the final.
Was it like that?
Yeah, we just Lobos so mad after we lose against Pain in semi-final, because none of us thinking about Seraphine was the problem in the series. He was like, if we change this one thing and we're gonna win, and we just taking a break a little bit and go to finals already, and we're just looking for the solution about this pick, and yeah, we go to finals.
Yeah. So in the beginning, the rivalry between you guys and Pain, it was like really 50-50, right? It was hard to beat them.
Yeah, kind of.
But then you guys overcome so quickly, and then it was impossible for them to beat you. Why do you think was like that?
I don't know. Like for me against Pain, like Tin and Laud already worked with Zero. I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for kind of long time probably.
Mm-hmm.
So they know how Pain wanna play already.
I see.
And we don't even make like long, like can I say preparation.
Yeah.
In the draft. And they're gonna do like this.
And they do like this 4 times in a row.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah, it was like that. Yeah.
And then you guys won this first championship. In you guys went to the international. It was the Worlds, the one that you guys beat Fnatic, right?
Yeah.
Oh, was it the one with the Sejuani? With no item?
No,
I have no idea.
That was the second one, right?
Yeah, second one in MFA.
Like this first one, I think that performance was very good. You could actually even go even further. What do you think was the problem back then?
That time?
Yeah, the first Worlds.
I think we didn't have much experience on that time. We didn't adapting well, and we were, how can I say, so tunneled on our like picks in the scrim, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we could play like whatever we want, but we so tunneled on our like picks for only from the scrims. We need to adapt sometimes. So I think that was the time. Like we're having issues with Brains playing Seraphine.
I remember, yeah.
Yeah, but in Scream it works really well. That's why we are picking that time.
Mm-hmm.
Like for example.
Man, we have so much problems with this. Like, there's a lot of picks that every team tries in scrims, and it works really good.
Yeah.
But when you get in stage, it's different.
Yeah, I think that time Seraphine was really good because in Scream there were so many kills and so many fights.
Mm-hmm.
And Seraphine good to like utilizing
To skirmish,
yeah.
the W was OP.
Yeah, so that's why. But in Worlds, no one just like making the skirmish just like beyond the stable, and they just play the wave and okay, we couldn't do this, we couldn't fight this, and like I think that was the main issue for us. Didn't have much experience about the international. I think there was the time like that. Yeah.
And then coming back to Brazil after that, what was the mentality? Like, do we make any changes to the team? Do we keep as it is and, you know, try to work to be even better? Because again, you come from Worlds and you start struggling in the start. Why do you think that became a pattern in Laud?
After the Worlds, I know what is our kind of problem, and especially on myself. So, and after we lost against DFM, like I was so regretting if I could play Sejuani a little bit more better. I think we beat them because the meta of like Maokai was start playing jungling, and still in the meta. I don't know how, and Sejuani too. If I could play Sejuani a little bit better, I think we're gonna win the series. And of course, hard to beat the RNG, but we're gonna face them. Yeah, I think that was my most regretting. Okay, I wanna play with this guy one more year. I wanna challenge one more time. So I decided to stay Laud. Yeah. Like only that time, maybe if I change my mind a little bit, maybe I could go the other region. But it wasn't that interesting to play on the bottom teams after I start to win in future.
Yeah.
The victory starts getting like, you get addicted.
Yeah, winning is intoxicating.
Yeah, kind of.
And when you lose, it's like the worst feeling in the world.
And I want to ask you about your mindset, you know, as a competitor. What do you feel more pride? When you play in bad teams and you carry them, like you did in Rensga in Minors? Or when you play in a good team and you do your job and you win? Like, how do you feel?
Compared to this, like, proud of myself more, be honest, is first one.
Yeah, carrying bad teams, right?
Yeah. It's more proud of myself, but it's feeling bad because
you lost.
I'm gonna feeling the loss, and I'm gonna feeling my limits as well. Yeah, so, but second one is also good. Like, kind of you guys, you know, you guys helping of the players behind the scenes, and if you guys are like enjoying your job, like the players are shining, but nobody knows you guys are helping them or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you guys are exactly helping them. That's why they could shining. Like, okay, as a jungler, if my players like looks really good because of me, but nobody cares, yeah, it's really proud of me too.
Yeah.
The unsung heroes.
Yeah. I feel like I felt like that too a little bit, yeah.
But Gold actually prefers to lose and in carry, you know, have a good performance but lose.
Really?
I think it's fucking insane.
Even better. I would choose. I'm gonna do 0-20 and win.
Really, I prefer to lose 15-0. Yeah.
No, dude. Win is a win. Like you, even if you play bad and you win, you can still mock the other team. That's how it is. But so you win again. You win again against Spain in the finals, and it starts getting like worse and worse for the other team. But what I really want to talk here about is the international performance, because you guys had the experience from last Worlds, and you did a good job. I really enjoyed watching you guys play. I thought you did like good compositions with a lot of front-facing power. You know, good engages, showing the world like good rotations. That was very good. But when you arrive at this next Worlds tournament, I mean, it was MSI.
Yeah.
The third international?
No,
The second international.
Okay. The second you think they did well?
No, the first one they did well. It was Worlds.
Okay.
Where
second one I didn't.
was the bot gap, you know?
Yeah.
That was the first one.
Okay.
And then Brents left the team, and it was Root playing that time.
Okay.
This second international, which was MSI, what you guys felt that was so different? Because you guys struggled so much compared to the other one, and you guys had more experience. We were playing together like a year at least. How did that feel?
I think our team is mostly affected from our team performance in the stage, from everything. Most of things from our training. How was our training? Then it shows to our stage.
Okay.
If our training bad, we're gonna play shit. If our training good that week, we're gonna play good. I think in Worlds, we're kinda like played well. The last 2020 first win, we kinda played well on our training, and we started playing well on the stage too. But at the MFI, like, I think that schedule was kinda crazy. We just go like to bootcamp so early. We didn't even take a break. Like, everyone kinda exhausted, and our screen was totally shit. Like, and there's the Sion things. Sion just go to the bottom
and dive.
The Sion Jinx.
Yeah, and just dive, and like we are like looking for the solutions, but we couldn't like find the solution where, because everyone think, and when we are playing that, we always fucking miss the executions, and everyone just like feeling pissed off. Okay, I'm not gonna play scrims, and like something like that.
You couldn't play it, but it was also hard to play against.
Yeah. It was like, it's so like unfair, no?
Yeah.
Like when enemy play this, it looks super easy to execution, and when we play, we always messed up, and everyone kind of pissed off, and like we start to playing bad, and that's how like we played bad on stage too. Yeah, that was the.
And how is what was the staff job in Laud? Because you guys changed the staff many times, right?
Yeah, I think we change every year.
Yeah, but how was the dynamic between the team and the staff, and how you guys relate? Like, why do you think the staff didn't help with this strategy, for example?
I think our staff wasn't that experienced before Stardust. Be honest, Belgium wasn't even the head coach before. He was on the position of coaching and becoming head coach. You know, I thought understanding it should be so stressful because there's 5 crazy guy on his team. Like, I think our staff job to be a good for us, fit to us is like these 5 crazy guys just making the
whatever they
looking
want.
Looking for the same way. Make sure we are on the same page. I think this is how our staff should do. Yeah, but at least our players kinda crazy, but they really want to win. Everyone kinda motivate.
Sure.
Yeah, that's why we could looking for like the same page things, yeah. And that's how we won. And but yeah, that's it.
Nice. And I want to talk about a personal question. I want to ask a personal question. And if you're not comfortable like answering, you just say to me and we cut it. It's okay.
Yeah, no problem.
But do you think like the thing with the forgetting the item at the start was like due to nerves in the international stage?
No. Like, I already said to the other interview about this because I think I need to say like every time. I really want to like erase the memories from this.
Yeah.
Because when we are boot camping, we also scrim against G2. And G2 is one of craziest team in the like do something level 1. And with their draft. And they even pick Nidalee and Nautilus level 1. They could do whatever they want, even Darius, you know? They're so fucking strong level 1, they can achieve everywhere. Like, so, starting from the loading screens, like, I was talking like everything, what they could do. I was talking, and there's a pause, you be free to start. And I thought I clicked the items.
Oh!
Before the pause, you think you bought?
Yeah.
I see.
There's a 10 second and we pause, and they count and we start. That's how we normally go.
Yeah.
And I thought, and after this, okay, I thought I bought the item, I got the item, and I'm talking about what G2 can do, what G2 usually gonna do. And we talk all that, when we preparing, we talk all that, like to me, Croc, you need to do like really good job in the early game because G2 is really strongest, one of the strongest team early game, and they're like really creative to like achieve me or achieve somewhere. So let's talk about this like a lot. And I was talking, I forgot, and when I realized I don't have item, not finish the red. I already know when I hit the red and red hit me. There, I wasn't healing from the jungle.
Yeah.
Like, so I was like, fuck.
You finished the red or? I don't remember.
Like when he started hitting the red.
You stop and reset.
Yeah.
He didn't see the thing, you know, the
yeah,
map.
yeah, but like I couldn't leave it because I know Nidalee is here. We saw Nidalee on the world, and I called self. You have TP, so just help me. If Nidalee didn't get, like Nidalee can't snowball anymore. Nidalee will get really fucked. And we said, and yeah, even like we didn't lose the game because of the item. I remember we just should leave it after the T3 on. We were winning actually.
That was when the meme that we had started with you lauded. Do you know what lauding means?
No.
It's like you are winning the game and then you go to the inhibitor and you kill themselves. You know, you just make a bad decision. Everyone dies.
We did kind of same thing in the last semi-final in Tugan. Like we are 10k ahead.
Yeah, dude, that's a pattern.
Yeah.
That's why it means too loud, you know. we always joke about that.
I think we kind of tunneled on like finish game faster.
Yeah.
Like, I think where this came from, but like.
I think it's a bit of anxiety, no?
No, every time we communicate, like let's get this tower and back. And we are seeing the situation, right? And like, okay, we need to pay, but they're kind of low and they're like, you know, like, and we just tunnel them, we fight and just die everyone. And
look, this guy here, he can be here.
Yeah.
No, he cannot be here.
Yeah, and we just go for it. Even the gum game, when the Urgo TP behind, we know he gonna TP. We know he gonna TP behind. We didn't know the word, but he gonna TP, and we know after T2. We'll get our T2 and she's gonna be so okay, let's back after T3 and we are seeing them that they're positioning and maybe we can fight and just die everyone and
damn, dude.
Yeah,
but that's a great, like, because I didn't hear about it, the thing with the G2 early game, we were actually calling like what they could be doing and then you just didn't realize the buy of the item didn't go, but that's good, man. But yeah, like even at this international performance, you guys had a great game against G2, even though you lost. And then the other games were not on the same level. What do you think happened there?
I think the second game into G2, I think I missed passing, and our draft is kind of hard to survive on early. I have Wukong against Nidalee, and there's no pry on the map.
Always Nidalee, bro.
Yeah.
No, but that game against G2 was fine as well. What happened like after? With the teams that were actually beatable, you know? We weren't expecting you to beat G2. Like the defendant of Brazil, we're like, we don't even want to win against the major region.
Let's try to have a good game.
Yeah, let's settle for like winning against Japan, like against Turkish team, against Oceania, like against
Mexico.
Yeah, maybe Latam for sure.
I know how Brazil fandom, they want to be the top of the minor region, right?
Yeah, he knows it, man.
We wanna be the best shit.
Yeah.
No. Like actually, like I would say the first one that you asked me. Like I think after we start to have struggling, but I think PSG is kind of really good team as well. I saw PSG.
PSG, yeah, for sure. They're good.
I think they are better than like kind of second best team in LCS or LC.
For sure.
Yeah.
I think they're kind of same level on Fnatic or more better.
And they play on the Korean server, right?
I think if they want, yes.
Yeah, they
think
practice against Korean teams.
Yeah. And what makes the PCS, the region, is stronger? They can scream like against kind of like their same level when they're preparing. There's no scream in their region, you know. Like let's say these 3 weeks for pain. If I'm in the pain side, I was feeling really bad. I always feeling bad if I'm go upper final and I need to wait 2 weeks for nothing.
And because we don't have teams to practice.
Yeah. So I would suggest to Fibilo, like I know there's not Fibilo anymore. Like after this split is set, but I would suggest to something that need to fix the system of the player for me.
I think that's they already be doing that in the behind the scenes because I talked to the guys about that, and like the problem, I think the fix would be to have what we did back then, like 2014 we did that. It's like to have an event that went like 2 days. At the place of the finals, and then it started like I don't know, semifinals in a day, and then the other day we have the grand finals, something like that. To have more teams, at least 4 teams going to there, so you can scream each other.
Or like LPL too, LPL or FK. They just like finish their like competition so fast, and like take a break a little bit and go to like boot camp or do something. But like in similar, if you go to international, like there's no time to do something. Be honest, like we're I think
it's insane.
Our final is maybe latest in the world.
Yeah.
And we need to go there. There's no more time to even like let's say we play the China. There's 11 hours the time difference. I go to Korea for visa to visit China. The right day I win the final. The last time and I go to Korea and got the visa and go to China and like. It's so hard to.
No, being Brazilian is in hard mode most of the time.
But
my first international event, I had 3 days. When I left to Brazil to go to Germany, I had 3 days to stay there. One, we rest because of jet lag, and we practiced 2 days. And I played the main event, I played the MSI, a little bit of jet lags too.
Yeah, it's so hard.
So hard.
But my point is not, like, how can I say, the taking a time to break or something. My point is like, let's say on the semi-final, okay, maybe the semi-final is the best level on their team. And final, there's no screen, so we are falling down and we need to go worst in as soon as possible, or MSI.
Yeah.
So therefore, like, if you want to keep the level, and if you want to improve from this level to like adapting on the international,
almost impossible.
Yeah, it's hard. So I think if Sibilo really want to pass the plane, I really want to change this, and I will always complain about this schedule, like who are the fucking idiots like making schedule like
Toma gap.
No, vou aproveitar o gancho. What do you think with the Brazilian region? Because at this point, we know that we're good at entertainment, we have good numbers, we know how to make a show happen. But how can we increase our level of gameplay? What would be the plan that you would do, like playing the region for like 2 years? What would you change? Like, would you start with solo queue? Would you start on CBLOW? What would be all the changes that you would do?
I think that I said the last time. Like, why before what you asked? Like, I think we need to change our schedule, like on the playoff a little bit, or like need to play more game on the regular season too. Like, I think B1 fine, but we're just playing 18 games on our regular season.
Yeah, that's too little.
Yeah, we are like playing 9 weeks for the regular, 9 or 10 weeks. 9 weeks, I think.
But I think BO3 is better for the competitive side.
I think so too, because Worlds or MFI playing is BO3.
I think Fury at this split played more playoff games than regular split. I remember they played 3 BO5 and they played 5 games.
Yeah.
It was already 15 games in like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah, something like that. Like as I finished the sentence, it was. I think this is how PCF is improving, and like Brazil is kind of like beyond same or like improving a little bit slowly.
They have more matches.
I think they have more matches and they have to scrim to other regions.
Oh yeah,
Like,
that's true.
The Taiwan guys can scrim against even China LPL bottom teams, or can scrim with the CK or SK bottom teams or something like that.
In Brazil, we had the CS team that won 2 majors in 2016. And what they did was they moved out to
They left
country.
Brazil.
Yeah, they just left Brazil and started playing there. We can't do that in Laud because of region lock.
Yeah.
But what would be our best option was like get a window to boot camp, because we didn't have a lot of success with boot camp as well. So I don't know how we can get that international experience.
I think we never did a proper boot camp, to be honest.
Really? How so?
Coming back right before the tournament, you know, and keeping the level. Also, what I really felt about Brazil is that we never really made like insane teams. I always felt like we had, let's say we have 2 best players per role, right?
Yeah.
They're not on the 2 best teams, never.
Yeah, I think so. They always split.
There's always like 3 best players in one team, 2 best players in one team, and then 2 best players in another team. So we never have like the really perfect dream team that will do a boot camp and come back like hot and destroy everybody and, you know, be the team that will save Brazil.
Yeah,
I think we never had that.
Yeah, I think this is what I'm regretting in Laud like so much. I think we're the kind of close to like
the closest ever.
Yeah, closest ever, like just top 1 or 2 like in a same team every row. So like I think we should make something on the international, but yeah, therefore one of my biggest regretting on my career too.
And on the screaming side, on the training side, what would you change from your experience?
I think like in my memories, like what we had on the time for about the international stage, and I think the MFI in last year that I didn't buy item, but if we scheduling a little bit better, because we did everything so fast. We win the final. 2 days later, we go to Spain and go to start to boot camping.
No, but I mean on the daily basis.
Daily basis.
Yeah. How to get better as a region? No, that's the thing.
I'm not sure, but just need to be more serious on the training, probably.
That's impossible.
Practice?
Yeah. I think it's possible.
My problem is with the mentality. Like, I say to a professional player, yo, if you exercise before scrims, you're gonna play better. Your body is gonna be more awake.
They don't believe.
Your dopamine and I don't know, the endorphin, the fucking, I don't know, everything in your body is gonna be ready to play. He doesn't wake up before 10, before 11, before
noon.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same like that. I already.
Yeah. Why?
If my screen is 2 p.m., I usually wake up in 11 or 12, something like that.
Yeah.
And I just waking up and watching my cell phone.
But for them it's different, and I understand because the Korean culture is like that, and the best players in the world are there. So how can you discuss? How can you tell them? He will just come to you and say, Faker doesn't do that. GG. You know? How can you argue?
No, but actually Faker takes care of his sleep. He
now.
wakes up at the same time. Yeah, I don't know when he started
No,
doing
but
that.
the Korean...
I think the between China and Korea and with Brazil is about the training, is the how many games they play in a day.
Yeah,
they don't care like much about the follow queue, to be honest. After
Oh, they play like 8 scrims a day, something like that, right?
I think more than 8.
Jesus
Damn,
Christ.
sometimes.
dude.
Imagine you ask some player in Brazil to practice at night.
Yeah, they have the night block, not even like 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. They're even playing the scrim in 1 a.m. too.
1 a.m.
Yeah,
stream?
they sleep at 3 or 4 and wake up at noon.
Yeah,
Fuck, man.
they do like this.
Yeah,
So
they practice.
I think so. Like how many the team, how many games you play as a team, not like individual, like more is kind of fixing the basic daily things.
Yeah. We can say for sure that we practice half than the Asian teams.
Yeah, but my point is, we're not as good as the East. We're not. But when I look at teams like D2, they be trying to really do like
they're closing the gap.
Yeah, the athlete routine they're doing, I think it's amazing because if you guys, if everyone actually did what a normal athlete would do, I think the performance will be better. If it's already good, it's gonna be even better.
I think we're reaching that level.
This needs regimen, you know, it needs discipline.
I think we're reaching that level because the investment is getting there. And we are almost to the point that we are at the point that we can live and commit to that because there is a future. There is the return in the long term, right? So I think if you hire the right people, you get the right players with the right coaching staff and the right structure, we can already live that way, I think. You know, because you have to live for that. That's competition, right?
Yeah.
When you compete, you don't like do like a 1 to 7 job and then you can go rest. You know, you live that shit.
Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah, but what I'm feeling nowadays, I know G2 is a really good team, and I know they're really one of the best team in the world too. They can, I think, kind of unique team, can compete against Asian teams in League of Legends. So I think I really respect them, but I think now they're kind of stuck to like improving something. I think they're having something still have same problem as like the past. But I think one of the rising star on the Western, I think, is Team Liquid. I think they're really smart on the map. Like I think in the world they're doing most of teams doing swap lane swap still, even though there's a nerf on the tower on the top. Like but only Team Liquid doing kind of like there's a not how can I say 100% the right play about the swap. You need to adapt follow that.
It's very open.
Yeah, very open, and you need to follow that thing. And even though you're betting, but most of the time at the swap, enemy can do bad thing. If like even though they're world champion, like so I think Team Liquid is kind of one of best team about the swapping. And something like this.
They're coordinated and fast to punish.
If you're like kind of bad at the basic ways, like okay, of course you need to looking for the other ways, right? I think Team Liquid is one of best team looking for other ways. Like, way good, way better than the others.
Playing around their champion pool too.
They're even like not even playing the meta champion, and of course they're playing, but they're adapting.
But the motherfucker only plays Ziggs. It's so funny, and he's so good at it.
I saw, but his core key is really good too.
Yeah, he's really good too.
Look, he has a small champion pool, but it's a good champion pool to the meta because he has like 80 champions.
And they play for Larvas with Ziggs, so he takes like he split pushes Ziggs and he takes like 11 towers.
I was watching the upper finals where in Ilha das Lendas we were casting it, and then they did a lane swap. And they left Kaisa with the top laner, with Wukong, and she was like so fat, man, and she just carried the game.
Something
That's
like
the mentality. That's a different thing to do.
In my view, this kind of plays, like, how can I say, looking for like some, not in the meta, looking for some other way to you can good at it, you know? For example, of course Asian can be the better at mechanics, but we can be more smarter than them, you know? So if you can be this way, I think Brazil can be really good too.
Yeah, I feel like in Korea they have this formula and they are very methodic about it. So if you can actually break it, just like D2 would do in the past, and they still try to do nowadays, I think that's the way you beat them. Because if you try to do the meta thing, like we're saying, the normal way, Korea is just gonna train harder than you. You can beat them.
No, it's not really. If you create, you can know, you have better knowledge than who is following you. So
I think there's ways to play around it. It's not like a fighting competition, you know? You don't have to take them directly. You can, if the meta is team fight and people are like 5v5ing to go to Drake, you can play some Larva meta, you know, you play for Larva and you split push and you take towers, you make them take bad decisions. You can play around.
That's one critic I have about League of Legends. Because we have those patches, they are between 2 weeks, right? And between 2 weeks, the game changes a little or the game changes a lot. But I think that 2 weeks is maybe too quick because it doesn't let players develop the meta itself. Riot is always ordering, yo, look at this, look at this, look, try that.
We should slow down the patches.
When you have a game that doesn't have any patches, like, it shouldn't change, right?
Yeah, it shouldn't change.
But it does.
It does change, because people find new ways to play the game.
When I get the example of Super Smash Bros. Melee, it's a game, like, since the 2000s is there, and the game has changed a lot in the past, like, really, really heavy meta changes. The way that people understand the game changed, like, heavily. And I think that we get the impression that the meta is there, it's solid, but it might not be. But we don't have the time to actually exercise the thought of how we could play it different.
Maybe you're right too. I kind of agree with you that, like, even though there's no patch, like in the other game, like kind of how can I say, minor game, there's still the player still looking for the other way to like be the best.
Yeah. And it can change completely, but that's it. Salve, rapaziada, como vocês sabem, o CBLOL tá chegando ao fim. Em homenagem a esse último CBLOL, né, da história, é claro que a gente tem que estar aqui com a Heineken 00 elegendo a melhor jogada do Split, a jogada do Split Heineken 00, Ranger.
É isso. E rapaziada, como nem toda rodada é lá fora, tem aqui o QR Code pra você também poder garantir a sua junto com a gente e... coisa linda, a gente pode ver as jogadas agora.
Bota na tela, produção. Clebão.
Nossa, essa foi...
faz história.
Essa foi um 1v3?
1v4. Porque chegou até o suporte depois pra resolver as paradas ali, veio todo mundo porque precisava parar o homem.
Tá. Uma Black Cleaver e um sonho.
Mano, veio o Tim, TP da Lec, beleza.
Nossa, o W dele, nossa, desossou o Azir, cara.
Cara, essa hora...
Esse é sacanagem, mano. Que coisa linda, mano.
Mano, é muito triste a Los Grandes ter perdido esse jogo. Meu Deus, velho. Ó o Crocão chegando, com o Maokai dele batateiro. Mano, se o Croc ulta aí, tinha acabado a play.
Sim, de longe talvez, né, pra garantir.
Não, ali já, porque ele dá o Q, se ele já ulta, o cara, ele morre.
Mas esse Renekton cura muito, tá envenenado.
É.
Ó, você pulando. Feliz da vida.
Ô, Weiser.
Nossa, essa é linda, ele flecha o último Q, né, do Nar.
Mano, o bagulho é pegado, porque, ó, o Gigo, ele flechou o Q do Weiser, só que daí o Weiser flecha o Q dele também,
Foi bonito, mano. Isso daí foi X1 de anime.
Mano, Qual que é essa do Tim? Deve ser um Insec.
Não, tá de Cork. É o Penta.
É o
Penta de Cork.
Dele.
Bom flash, hein, mano.
Jogou bem, mano.
Bom flash.
Toma.
O Lonely só aparece em highlight morrendo, né?
Tadinho.
Pra quê, né? De graça. Não tem nada a ver com a história.
Isso daí é só pra cumprir tabela nessa kill.
O Tino já tava fazendo pirueta ali, ó, pra comemorar antes de matar.
Ele tava com medo da Leona, velho. Se a Leona sola todo mundo. Ó o Trigão. De Caixa. Esse jogo ele e a besta estavam jogando muito.
Isso foi playoff, né?
Sim. O Ayu poderia ter dado penta nessa jogada também. Os dois AD Carries estão batendo muito, filho. Toma. Caixa é um campeão de highlight, né, cara?
É muito roubado esse boneco, velho. Bom flash.
E agora eles só pegam o Ayu por causa do dragão do vento lá, mano, das nuvens.
Sim.
Eles estão com 4 mais a alma.
Uhum.
Estão correndo muito, filho. Olha o Renekton ali, indo muito rápido.
Penta do Trigão. O Trigão sempre dá penta em playoff, mano.
É. Cara, boas jogadas, hein, Gold?
Tem boas jogadas, mas eu tenho minha favorita.
Eu
acho que é a mesma que a sua.
Será?
Será? 1, 2, 3 a gente fala.
Tá.
1, 2, 3.
Clebão!
Aí, ó.
É isso, mano. Vambora, velho. Rapaziada, lembrando que Heineken 00 é um produto destinado a adultos, tá bom? Então somente adultos podem consumir isso aqui.
Isso mesmo.
Mas, mano, mais que merecido aí a jogada Heineken 00 do Split pro Clebão. Ele que sofreu bastante porque eu gostei da performance dele aí nesse CBLOL. Então espero ver mais dele aí também no ano que vem.
Vai aparecer, mano, nas franquias
sul.
aí, eu acho que vai dar certo. Ele foi um dos destaques aí dos rookies, né?
Então parabéns aí, meu querido, e vambora. We prepared a video for you. And to thank you for everything, but to also remember everything that has been. Because you... What is that message that people say a lot? Like, don't be sad because it ended.
Be happy that it happened.
Because it happened, you know? That feeling. So, production, can you put it on?
I don't even know what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, they didn't tell us. It's gonna be there.
It's a surprise.
Okay.
There? Let's see.
Today, this might be the last time that Croc is in Brazil. I just wanted to take a little second to thank him. We never looked at you like just a player. I was actually a part of the family. Thank you for everything, Croc.
안녕하세요. 저는 헨스가 e스포츠의 정글러를 맡은 크록 박종훈이라고 합니다.
Croc vai tentar chegar. Quem leva é ele. Rodou! Arrisca, rouba o Barão! Entraça do lado, fez o fake! Ataque agora o Cortes na equipe da rede. Um time um dos melhores do Croc bem agora pro belíssimo Isaac!
계속 이렇게 게임할 수 있을 것 같아요. 걱정 많이 안 하셔도 될 것 같아요, 팬분들.
Hoje é verde, faz o L vira fora!
Sem medo!
Laud é bicampeão do CBLOL! Laud é tricampeão!
Just remember, this might be our last Sem Medo together. So, and as soon as we do the Sem Medo, I want everyone to hugging each other and saying thank you.
Sem medo!
Pô, que foda.
Yeah.
It was a long journey.
7 splits, if wrong.
Do you have anything that you wish you would do differently?
Like, just if I could come here earlier, that I wish. Yeah.
Well, maybe you have 8 titles.
No, I'm wondering, but just if so.
And we also got some people to send you message, some people that had been through this journey with you. And can we put it on, guys? We have a little guy from Rensga,
Okay.
you know?
Okay.
He has sent you a message, he asked us to let you know.
Maybe it was me.
Hello, Croc. I want to say thank you for everything you did for me since you came here in Brazil. We played together on Rensga. You gave me so much confidence in that time. I know not much people trusted me in that time, but you trusted me. You gave me confidence to keep going, moving on, and we made finals that split together. I know we didn't win the finals, but you were a really good friend for me. Really, I'm gonna miss you, man, so much. And I don't forget the finals you took away from me, okay? But you are the best jungle CBLOL ever had. We're gonna miss you. Brazil gonna miss you, man. Thank you for everything. I love you, man.
That outfit.
Ah, with my emotional there. Motherfucker. Yeah.
What would you say to Trigo right now? He's gonna be watching this after.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, the split wasn't easy, even though we played together. And sorry for I took your one final too. And sorry for damage too. I know the memory, like as time goes on, the memory is going more like prettier, and even though there was the hard time, if the time goes on, you can think, oh, it was good. You can see, but like even though without this, when we were playing together, me and Trigo and everyone, the Rensga was really good time. Really enjoyed the time. I think you guys were the one of the reason I could stay in Brazil more. So thank you, Trigo, again. I love you, my bro. Thank you.
By the way, I have a good question from a fan of Laud. He asked, let me check. Croc, in the future, after the army, do you pretend to go back to Brazil, or do you have any other plans?
I don't have any plan, be honest, right now. I'm just chilling with my time. I know the time is ticking against the army, but yeah, just try to enjoy my time, the free time. I think I couldn't even like take the really break after like from the Australia. I think.
Yeah.
I think I learned like so fast. So yeah, it's good to take my time. So, but I'm not sure like what should I do in my future. But I think I might come here to not even for the like business or do something. I think I might come here to just see my friends like Tin, Lobo, like Trigo, like Self, Igor, and everyone here.
I think, honestly, if you do one, you will always have a place, at least in coaching staff. Because it's rare to have a foreigner that understands the Brazilian meta so well. So you have a huge value for the team. By the way, how does the army thing work? So like, were you called already? Because I know there's a list, right?
But I'm still waiting for them to call. But I'm planning to go to like beginning the next year, like next January or like February.
Yeah.
And it's 18 months, I guess. Yeah.
So you have a lot of time to enjoy.
Yeah.
You played for 3 years in Brazil and you win many times, so you don't have time to enjoy, right?
Yeah.
You finish CBLOL, you go to international, you come back to CBLOL, it's so stressing. So maybe, what are you planning on doing on your vacation? You're gonna go skiing, you're gonna visit some other country? What do you like?
I think other country kind of hard because after 25 years old, I need to get some confirm to go to overseas from the army. So, and there's some rules, but I don't want to explain here. Yeah, I think I just hang out with my family more because most of the time in my career I just separate with my family, and I already have my mom. So right now, I think I should spend more time with her, and yeah, I think that's my one of biggest plan.
Do you have a dad?
No. My father passed away after my first final in Rensga.
Mine left when I was 1 year old.
Really?
Yeah.
But Brewster, actually, his father died as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot of people that the father died, or the father just left them when they were babies, or when they were
That's me.
at the belly, you know? It's kind of a universal thing to be a bad father.
Yeah.
But your father was actually good.
Yeah.
Nice, that's good.
Okay, so,
but do you want to travel or not to another country? Or
Another country?
because you can still do it like now, like you are in Brazil. Instead of going to Korea straight, you can go to, I don't know, I'll go to Europe for 1 week, for example. You can do that.
I didn't plan anything to traveling, so I don't have any ideas. But
do you like traveling?
Not really.
Me too.
I'm nerd. So.
I just like to play.
I love traveling, but I love traveling for work. Like I'm there for a thing. But on the side, I can see some sightseeing, you know.
Yeah, that's a good thing too. But
yeah,
I prefer to stay on my neighbor and on my area.
Okay. Yeah.
The most happy I was when I retired, you know, when I started playing, and then I went 2 years only like studying because I joined the college, and I just studied. I worked out. I played video games, and life was so simple. Like it was the happiest I've ever been, for real.
I think one of more happy things, like if you quit from the competition, the league is not the work anymore. So I think really I can maybe enjoy a little bit more.
No, not league, dude. I
No,
played
I mean,
only
just-
consoles, you know,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I haven't played in ages. I was doing like League of Legends for like 5 years straight.
Yeah, what I'm saying, like not even the video game. If like, get out from the something in the work and you can like have like something.
Yeah. Just don't lose yourself to drugs.
Yeah.
We have another message from a guy with a very big head.
Okay, damage.
I'm recording this video to wish a good trip, and I hope you know that you're a very special person to all of us here in Brazil. And I will never forget the times we spent together on Rensga. It was really fun, and I hope I can meet you again one day, okay? Beijo, vagabundo, te amo.
Thank you, damage. Yeah.
Do you know Vagabundo, right?
Yeah, I know. The homeless one.
You play with a lot of people, like everyone has nice things to say about you, Croc. So
Thank you. Yeah, I always remember them. So.
we can say you're a great teammate. By the way, we have another one. We have Bom é Burro.
Então eu sei quem é.
Bom é Burro? Do you know Bom é Burro?
No, I don't know.
It's a guy with good hands, but not good, not
Brain.
that good of a brain.
Yeah.
Breath?
Sabe, Croquinho, mano, tô aqui pra passar pra te agradecer, tá ligado? Por tudo que tu fez aí durante esses anos, tudo que tu me ajudou pra caralho, tá ligado? Principalmente lá na Laud, assim, todas as vezes que tu me deu confiança, tu falava as coisas pra mim, ou a gente conversava, que eu te chamava pra... ali na minha mesa pro Google Tradutor, tá ligado? E a gente conversava e tu sempre me ajudou muito. Então, mano, de coração, queria te agradecer, tá ligado? Eu senti muita saudade, muita mesmo, assim, tipo, mano, tu é muito foda. Eu te amo demais. Não queria que tu fosse, queria que tu continuasse aqui, tá ligado? Mas é isso, mano. Não tem muito o que falar, tá ligado? Tu é foda demais. Vou ser eternamente grato, que tu me ajudou pra caramba na minha carreira. Eu aprendi muita coisa contigo e continuo aprendendo até hoje. Então, é nóis, obrigado e te amo, meu mano.
Thank you. I love you too, Rens. I love you, Dennis too. Yeah, that was really good. The message to me. Yes.
Was he like the funniest guy to work in Laud? Which was it?
What, Lobo?
Lobo?
Yeah. You have?
He's a fun guy in the games?
Yeah, kinda. Yeah.
Doesn't seem from outside.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why.
He's fine. He's funny too.
Because we don't know him, knows that he has a kind of sense of humor that is nice.
He's really, how can I say, creative to how to die, you know? funny. Every time when he messed up something, he always show me. It's really funny. I like him so much.
You're like, does he try to explain to you his thought process?
Yeah. Every time I love to do it.
It makes sense or no? He's just crazy.
Makes sense.
Makes sense?
Sometimes makes sense, sometimes crazy.
He's like a mad scientist,
Yeah,
mad
sometimes
genius.
it's go to the hospice, man. Just go away. And then we have also one more message from an older teammate. It's not from your team right now.
Okay.
Do you think you know who it is?
Any more hints for it?
Okay, he's a calm guy. He's always calm and collected.
That's it. And not in my team. Not
in your team right now.
But I played with them.
Yeah.
In Brazil? I don't know who it is too.
You won.
I know. I know now.
You know?
It's Rangers' favorite player.
Felf?
Yeah, it's Denilson.
Okay,
put it on.
Salve, Croquinho. Passando aqui só para deixar uma mensagem para você. Primeiramente, eu já falei isso antes, mas queria agradecer você por tudo que você me ensinou, tanto dentro quanto fora de jogo. Eu acho que você é, né, um teammate incrível e também um amigo incrível. Então eu fico muito contente, me sinto muito privilegiado por poder ter tido você como meu teammate por 3 splits. E eu espero realmente que você consiga voltar no que vem, porque o CBLOL não é a mesma coisa sem você. E caso não consiga, que você consiga voltar depois do exército e tal, porque eu acho que o CBLOL sempre vai ter portas abertas para você, o Brasil também. E você é uma pessoa incrível, você deixou seu legado aqui, eu acho que você deveria se sentir muito orgulhoso. Tamo junto.
Bravo.
Yes, thank you, Self. I miss him a lot. Like, I was kind of surprised when he made the decision to leave the Laud. So, hope your future was bright. Thank you, Self.
Was he the best? The best you saw playing here in Brazil? Like, what was the best player you think? That
you played with. Yeah.
You played with
in Brazil?
Yeah.
Need to choose just one? Yeah, because I would choose everyone that I played with.
He's a political figure.
Yeah, it makes sense because you guys won together so many times.
Yeah.
Or you can choose Root because he's Korean.
Yeah.
It's easier.
Gon Vieira asked you, what's your best memory playing for Laud?
Best memory.
Do you have one?
Maybe we win the third title.
The third title?
Yeah.
Where was it?
Yeah, why third?
The last year second split, because we made another record together.
Breaking the
second thing. Yeah. It was in Recife, right? The Northeast.
Yeah.
And that was the 3-0?
No, 3-1.
3-1. Oh, it was the Recife.
No. That's not our problem. There was the finalist on their team too.
Yeah.
Like after game 2, we are 2-0, and there's the breaking time and Mato was like performance on the stage. And we're not talking about the league. Everyone just
watching.
It. Yeah.
Mato again.
Everyone just guys, we gotta go. Let's go to stage. Just kidding. We should focus. Hey, Pain played better too.
But that final felt different.
Yeah. We made a record, and I think individually at that split, what was my best. I think I played really well individually and as a team too, and especially I had like more pocket picks than any other junglers too. So.
And I remember in that split, I think it was on semifinals. You were 3 times MVP in the 3-0 you guys won, right?
Yeah.
I think it was this. He played Nocturne into Kha'Zix of Carioca.
Yeah.
You were playing insane that split.
I think that's when he got the 9-9. You have the highest
Cartinhas.
The highest score of Cartinhas that you got 9-9. And I remember during the split, he would open the stream with like 66 jungler, you know? The score we gave in the Cartinha.
Yeah, I was kind of enjoying watching that. I'm kind of understanding Portuguese, so I know what you guys think, so it was funny too.
Do you think it's possible to have anything close to like Ilha das Lendas in Korea?
Like making contests like you guys is kind of hard because our culture is like not open-minded like as you guys, you know.
Mhm.
We can't talk shit about like the players.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, we cannot. If like, let's say, okay, T1 is kind of playing better nowadays. Like from I know they're a good team, but from their fans' expectations. So like, let's say there's a Korean Ilha Deixe Lendas, and they're talking better about the team. And if you give
The
like,
fans will go crazy.
Yeah, if you go like 66 points on Faker, okay, the community is boom. Your chatting is like GG. You can't even open your streams.
You cannot leave the house.
Yeah, and the fans are DDoSing you, DDoS, and you guys are like, so hard.
But I think that's a part of your culture too. Like, you guys are not that straightforward. Also, when I played with Koreans, like they would like to really say something about someone, but they would not. Like they would hold it in, and like the team would crumble because of that, but they would not say it.
Yeah. They will just take their own things and getting stuff to them fair because they don't. How can I say? They're always afraid about the reflection. If he says something, while reflection to getting to him, or something like that. And Ruto is kind of that guy that you say. He has so many things to wanna say to team, but he's just holding back a little bit because of the reflection. And he doesn't know, how can I say, how to say he's 100% with his. Like,
he doesn't feel comfortable.
And not even with even Korean too, right?
Would you like to change that a bit, like to be more straightforward, the culture overall? Would you think?
I think it's really good to do it, and it's 2-year teammates, you know. It's really good. Like for example in Rensga, like I just open everything, like just talk to you guys on the face. and like right after that, like we don't need to, how can I say, staying on there, you know. We need to like back to friends after the game. That was our biggest point. How we win, how we almost win the split.
Everything has that. We call it lavar roupa suja, which means like to wash the dirty laundry. You know, the dirty laundry, like the things that we have between each other that are keeping us apart. You know,
it's great to move on, and then you forget, and let's go.
Everyone just let it out and move on. By the way, that's a point in Korean culture as well, that I think you guys don't have a lot of psychologists. Like
no. I didn't work in Korea, so I'm not sure. But
no,
I don't know what psychologists mean. If like right 100%, because if I know if like talking to about your mind and helping your mentality, but what for Korean, what helps you mentality is your performance and like what you wanna do and what you're struggling. You can talk to like head coach or something about that, like this. Like, there's so many type of the coaching staff in Korea. The major, like for how can I say, for the esports player, your coaching or your like teammates could be a better psychologist than the professional psychologist, because
your head coach like something close to even a father to the players.
Yeah, something like that. That's why maybe they don't have, or they still have, but they're not enjoying to like, you know, like what you say, they're holding back to say what they want to say. So I think that's right.
The head coach feels like, he want to say something, so he gets the message. Okay. I have another one. If you could choose any other jungler to sub you in Laud, now that you're going off to Korea, which would it be and why?
Marlang or Disamis? I think so.
Marang
or Disamis? Yeah.
So playing Laud?
Yeah.
Why?
Marlang, he's really like, I know he kind of like have bad image from here, but I think he's really good jungler too, and he has really good experience about like he was Elf champion like a few years ago, and he's still kind of young too.
He has good mechanics too.
Yeah, has good mechanics. He's kind of smart too, but kind of crazy but smart. And Disamis is kind of, I think, new generation jungler from here, from Brazil. So that's it.
Fresh mentality.
Yeah, and he's good too. He improved really a lot since I played with him in almost 2 years.
True. Let me see if I have another one. Okay, that's a good question for us to go into the topic of the finals.
Okay.
Cage or Pain?
I don't really cheer like one of team in finals right now because I just wanna watch and enjoy, you know. And I'm not supporting anyone, but like I will say both sides about this. Right?
Who do you think will win? Like, let's say it that way. Who do you think has the best chances? What would you say the score would be, for example?
Okay, if I would guess who's gonna win, I think Pain.
Pain?
Yeah.
Like 3-1?
Easy or hard?
I think hard.
Hard?
Yeah, Cade is not that like big team for me. They're how can I say? They're kind of tricky. They're kind of team tricky, you know. And they have their own method. They can play like their stuff. So I think even if like Weiser don't stomp Rico like that on like the semi-final what he did, I think Cade still has the chance to win too. Yeah.
O que você acha, Renjola? What do you think is going to be the
final?
score? Yeah, the finals, Katie and Pain.
My guess is 3-1 to Pain. I
3-1
think,
to Pain?
yeah, I think Kid with good preparation they can take one game, but it just feels like Pain teams playing so synchronized, and their play style they have been like forging this style for the whole split, and it's every time they play it looks better and better, you know.
I think it was supposed to be like a really great finals, a 3-2 for instance, but I really fear the nerves of the Cade team players because Pain has a lot of finals in the bag and it's gonna be a huge audience. Like it's gonna be bigger than any audience you.
It's
you
our
played
record,
for.
right? It's
no, not the record because 2015 was bigger actually. It was in the Allianz Parque. But it's gonna be close to it.
12k people.
Yeah, 10k, 12k. Dude, I think that Cade is gonna have nerve problems, especially in the first game. They are gonna start 1-0.
It can be, but my expectation is, I think the last series with Pain and Vivo, and I think Incredible and Weiser outplayed their enemy solo runner so much. If Cade fix this, I think at least like they have really good chance to win too. But they need to fix like Lerico shouldn't pick the Lucian into Corky. This matchup should Corky lose.
He lost every match.
He shouldn't play a matchup like that. If he fix it or like if he avoid the match that kind of matchup or prepare like from the other like surprise pick, I think it's good for Cade without the nerve problem. But make sense the crowd were nervous, but it's for me. I think there's a lot of pressure to Pain too. So I think it's kind of equal because of course they have so many their support from their crowd, but they lose like 6 finals in a row probably, right?
It was 5. It was 1 for Red and 4 for you guys.
True. Okay, yeah, true. So they have their they own their pressure. So if they overcome it, I think Pain will win. And I hope it. Like whoever wins, just really good series to watch.
Yeah. For me, for kids to have a chance, Gigo needs to outperform Weiser a lot. Because I think in the mid lane, Leleco can't do that. I think junglers are
kind of even.
Yeah. And bot lane is just, Pain bot lane is a little better. So, and as a team, Pain is playing better. So if Gigo doesn't win his lane, it will be pretty hard.
For me, last series just was mid gap and Gigo messed up the last game, but
it was 3-0.
3-1.
Yeah, because the third game they got stomped.
Yeah, but if Cade like make their own style and when they have leads with their style. Like it's so hard. Like for example, the Oriana Nocturne.
Like,
their classic one, and now second like maybe like something special pick for them. They have maybe one more. Like let's see.
That's one thing you talked about the mid lane matchup. I thought about like it's very hard for Leleco to actually play the same way that Zinkedo does at AD mids. Maybe they should just try to pivot a little to APs, try to find a opportunity in the draft. You know, give a good matchup to Gigo. Try to give them a good game. You know, don't put Lucian into Cork if the guy doesn't have the ability to actually smash the lane. You know,
Yeah.
just try to look for those kind of opportunities.
Yeah.
Croc, now it's my turn, and I just want to say thank you, man. Thank you for all those years. It was very fun to watch. We know that lately it hasn't been a split of great gameplay, but the intention of all of this that we did was to remember that this was only a small portion of a very big thing, and you are actually one of the best players that we ever had in Brazil.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the comment. What an honor to kind of former legend players and to be talking with them, and thank you, Maior and Rensga. Yeah.
You are the biggest winner in the jungle.
Yeah,
you have 4. You beat Revolta, which had 3, and I don't know. You have this huge history, and I hope you can come back. And I hope you want to come back, right? And there is still more to write in this history.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the comment.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, Ro.
Thank you.
Rapaziada, espero que tenham gostado desse episódio. Se vocês quiserem deixar qualquer mensagem pro Croc aí que seja, manda aí nos comentários do YouTube. Esse episódio, se eu não me engano, ele tá saindo na quarta-feira. Então a gente tá chegando perto da finaleira aí também. Mas a gente dá, adeus. Quer dizer, que pode ser um até logo a um dos jogadores, não somente jogadores, mas um dos melhores companheiros de equipe aí que tivemos no Brasil.
Uma referência, né, mano?
Às vezes a galera, olha muito pra parte ruim e acaba esquecendo de toda a boa que é muito maior. Mas pode ter certeza que lá no futuro vai ser diferente.
É isso.
Tchau!